Wow. Goats freaking Naldo. Um, 34 points, basically call it 35 mil. Pretty much almost 35 million subscribers. And this guy started this thing like, I think 24 hours ago, yesterday or 2 days ago. I mean, shocking. I mean, it is insane what he's been able to do in such a short space of time. It's madness. No, basically it's like this is guys, do you know what it means to have it's one thing having 30 million views, but to have 34 million people subscribe to your channel in 2 days. That is wild. He passed my sub accounts in about 10 seconds. Guys like I Show Speed, who has like 20 something million subscribers, he passed that like in just over a day. I mean, because I think the question now is, what is his ceiling? How many subscribers can he really get? That's the main thing right now. Wait, how many subscribers can this guy get? Like, what is the ceiling for what he's able to do? And I think for this video, it's just to really try to get into and explain that to how is he this popular and how is he able to get so many subscribers? But just pause for a moment. 34.8 million subscribers. He's made like 19 videos. So it's not only the videos. Almost 35 million subscribers in about 2 days. It's hard to actually even fathom just how much it is. So I wanted to do a little thing because my thing is that how many is he going to get? Can it be in the top 10? So let's look at the top 10 subscribers right now. So I'll tell you the guys I know. So Mr. Beast, I've never watched a video of his. 311 subs. That's disgusting. T-Series, 272 subs. Never heard of them. Coco Melon Nursery. What? Coco Melon Nursery Rhymes. What the hell? Okay, all right. Whatever you say. SCT India, 176 subscribers. Kids Diana Show, 124 subscribers. Vlad and Nikki, 123 subscribers. Like Nas, wait, who are these guys? 190 subscribers. Okay, I know PewDiePie now. I've not watched any of his vids. I watch a guy called Marlon Gaming Nation. Small channel, but actually for my gaming, I go to Marlon Gaming Nation or Angry Joe. Angry Joe and Marlon Gaming Nation. Those are my gamer guys. So yeah, PewDiePie, 111 subscribers. Wow. Z Music Company, 109 subs. WWF, 104 subs. I don't know what WWE is. Like, guys, I don't care. I'm old school. I don't give a damn about a freaking panda. Screw that freaking panda, bro. I love animals. Animals are cool. Yes, a horse electrocuted me. It doesn't matter. You're called the World Wildlife Fund. Cool. It's the World Wrestling Federation, and it will always be the WWF. And you can say, oh, then why did you have an issue back in the 90s? What did you have an issue back in the late 80s? So now you want to be like, oh, but we had the name first. No one cares about that freaking panda. No one cares about a damn panda. So yeah, it's the WWF. So out of all of those, the only one that I actually watch and I know, basically the only channel that I actually watch and I know is WWF. That's the only one I know. And I think just a side note is like, wow, guys. Like, again, just a quick detour because this is a football channel. How WWF is still big right now is freaking amazing. Bro, that was my thing. But I just thought, okay, it's going to die out. It's going to go out of fashion. But how it's so relevant as to where its YouTube channel is amongst the top 10 most subscribed in the world. That is one of the great stories is the WWF and just the story of the WWF and how it has remained relevant. So I'm looking at this and it's like, Cristiano's going to get into the top 10. I think he'll get more than WWF. He'll get more than the Z Music Company. You see, where I think it gets tricky is that, you see, that's 200 subs, that's where it gets crazy. Like Mr. Beast and T-Series, that's where it gets crazy. I do feel that he can say what's up to Coco Melon. Guys, I'm sorry. Please tell me if you've watched any. What the heck is Coco Melon? You know, I'm actually going to go to this thing. Coco Melon nursery rhymes. The heck is that? The frick is Kids Dana show. Okay, so but I don't think he'll get 200 subs. I think that's asking. I don't think he gets 200 subs. I think that he can hit 151. I think he can maybe hit one. Max, I'm thinking 180 or 190. Max, I think I'm thinking 180 or 190 for him, man. But how has this happened? Because you see, here's the thing. I sort of figured this out, and I'm trying to just sort of do the math of like, man, how is he so popular? How is he able to get the subs? Cristiano is similar to Bex. They have the look, obviously that women love, that men want to be like. So it's like that thing of like with Bex, women love them, men want to be like them, so that women can want them as well. You know, it's that cycle. But where Cristiano and Bex diverge is Bex was a trash football player. Okay, that may be a bit extreme. He was not a great football player. Borderline fruit seller, he wasn't great. He could cross and take free kicks, that was it. Cristiano is actually a damn good footballer. Now, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty and the details. Between Bex and Cristiano, Cristiano is way better. Like, bro, there's not even a comparison. Cristiano Ronaldo is on a different stratosphere as a footballer than Bex. Peak Cristiano and peak Bex are not in the same existence. So I think it's the look, it's the marketability, and it's just how good he was at what he did. Because again, Bex, freak and everything, Bex didn't make the impact that Cristiano made. Footballing wise, like Bex did not make any sort of impacts footballing wise. Cristiano, he is the greatest Champions League player of all time. He's one of the greatest club players of all time. And the records he has set in the UCL, I don't think will ever be broken. They will never be broken. So when you combine his look, his marketability, his personality, and what he did in football, and the records he's broken in football, and him succeeding at the highest level in the UCL, that's how you get 34, almost 35 million subs. That's how you get there. Because of just all those things put together. And then I then said to myself that, okay, so what if Messi was to do it like a YouTube channel and then everything? He wouldn't get as many as Cristiano. The thing with Messi is this, and it's similar to the whole Beckham thing. Messi, one of the best football players we've ever seen, easily. And he will go down as one of the greats. Like, when we talk about the greats, we talk about Pele, we talk about Maradona, we talk about R9, Zidane, Messi, Beckenbauer, all those dudes. Throw in Neuer and as well. Those are the greats of the game. But I don't think Messi has transcended football because he's not marketable enough, doesn't have the look, and then there's the language tax. Spanish is spoken a lot, but it ain't the same as English. What Cristiano has an advantage is he is more relatable. He has more of a personality. Messi does not have a personality. He simply doesn't. Like, he is great at what he does. He doesn't have a great personality outside of football. Cristiano does. You know what they always say? Someone should have an emotion towards you. If you're not hated or loved, what? So those people I have people who love me and people who hate me. Oh, I have a personality. So it's a black and white. So rather than, well, people neither love me or hate me, people just, yeah, whatever. So for Cristiano, he has people who adore him and he has people who despise him. That is someone that is marketable because that is a personality. It's like, again, to use wrestling, what makes a great heel? A great heel are people who love him and people who hate him. It's like a really good heel was, again, this is way before your time, a guy called Ravishing Rick Rude. The guys who hated him and despised him. And there are a few people who sort of loved him. The Undertaker started off as guys were like afraid of him, but then he then grew to be loved. Another good one, Ric Flair. Ric Flair was a heel for a long period of time. Great one, Macho Man Randy Savage. Randy Savage was a heel for a long time, but even when he was a heel, there are actually guys who loved him. So getting people to have a strong emotion towards you is great for marketing. So I think for Messi, the only people who hate Messi are Cristiano Ronaldo fans. So they don't really hate him based on anything he does. They just hate Messi because, oh, I have to hate it because I love Cristiano. But the people who hate Cristiano, that have nothing to do with Messi. They hate him because, oh, he's arrogant, he's full of himself, he's too emotional and stuff. So, but there are people who love him because he never gives up, has huge determination, has a crazy winning spirit, and his desire is unmatched by any athlete we've ever seen. So those things really play into you being extremely popular because this is a huge world. So yes, there are many people who hate Cristiano and they despise him. There are a lot of people who love him. A lot of people who love him. And people will triple and quadruple down with the love they have for him to counteract those who hate him. Simple as that. So, I mean, this is just incredible. And because we said it on the Hangout, if he makes really interesting videos, he is consistent with this. He does interesting collabs. It's really cool editing, similar to what Will Smith does on his channel, pre-slap. This channel could be huge. This channel could be huge. So if he's consistent and it's interesting and he plays the YouTube game, because think about it, he's gotten 30 million subscribers without batting an eyelid. Literally, he's 20 or so million away from being like in the top 50 most subscribed channels. So I mean, again, guys, tell me what you think. I'll probably even put it up as like a something like, does he get over 100 mil? Does he get over 150 mil? Does he get over 200 mil, 250 mil, or 300 mil? Like, what do you think is going to really be the ceiling for him? Like, if you were to ask me, again, it's hard to say, but again, look, I have to be a Sith. If you were to ask me, guys, there are a lot of, because you know why it's hard for me to answer is because at first I'm like, okay, 120, 130, but I'm thinking of the pre-boom of football because football has had a boom within the social media space. Because remember, when I started this channel in 2010, bro, football on YouTube was not really a thing. Like, content creation about football was not a thing back in 2010. So that's why I just did it as like a part-time thing while I had my 9-to-5 job. But in 2024 now, when you look at people's highlights, when you look at iShowSpeed, when you look at all the content creators who are football guys, if he taps into that and that market that is still growing, he could make 200 mil. Like, he could get to 200 mil subscribers. It is basic. It's possible. It's not within the realm. But I'm still going to say 150, 160. I'm still going to say he gets 150 or 160 mil, which is still freaking insane. And just the crazy thing is that how quickly is he actually going to achieve that, man? That's wild, man. Look, go Ronaldo. Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.